there, Cancerians. Welcome to the Happy Cancer Tarot channel. All right, so let's get started. We're going to be doing your general reading, Cancers. And this is going to be for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let me see. What is presently going on around you guys? The Ten of Wands is going on around you guys. It's coming out in reverse. So it looks like here, seems like more of a relaxed energy coming through after having struggled, after having been struggling, after having been overwhelmed. So you may feel a little bit lighter because of something being taken off of your plate right now. That's interesting. It's like even though you're feeling a little bit lighter, it just feels like mentally, it feels like you feel powerless to it though. So maybe this is coming, maybe something is being taken away from you that you really don't want to be taken away from you, but you feel powerless to do anything about it. Something you've been struggling with is being taken away from you, but that's weird. And you can't do anything about it. That's the thing about it. It's like you've been struggling with something and it's being taken away from you, but mentally it's affecting you. Why? That's weird. Because it's, oh, because you want to go back. Oh, I see what it is, Cancer. You want to go back to something that was a struggle, that was a burden for you. It's actually, yeah, something was stressing you out, right? And it's now being taken away from you. You don't have any control or power over it. I feel like that's what's bothering you. It was something, it's like, let's say, for example, a relationship. Maybe this was someone you really cared about, but there were struggles in that relationship. Now it's being removed out of your life, but you really don't want it to be removed out of your life. You really want to go back to it. You really want to be with, you know, if this is a person or a job, it's like, yeah, there was problems, but you don't want it to go away. You still want it, but it's being taken away and you have no control over it. Yeah, I feel like it's not really what you want. Even though it was challenging, it's not really what you want. You don't want it to be taken away from you. What is this about? The Queen of Cups. Look at here. The Nine of Swords. See, someone you love. This is about someone you were in love with. And look at here. Sleepless nights. See, oh, look at here. The Knight of Cups is coming in. But the thing about it is, I feel like this was you mentally expecting this Knight of Cups coming in. Someone you're in love with, you cannot sleep, and you were expecting them to come into your life, but something happened that's out of your control where them coming back in, but this doesn't feel real. It feels more so in your mind. Cancers, this is you making up stories. That none of this feels real to me. This is what I'm getting here. This is hard to explain to you guys because it's like that's why it's hard to explain, because it's in your mind. I feel like, okay, let's say for example, yes, something did happen with you and someone else. There was a relationship that was just too much, right? But I feel like for you right now, mentally, you feel like maybe you feel them pulling away, or maybe you feel like this person is no longer an option for you. And that's not what you want. You were expecting them to come back in. But I feel like part of what's going on is you fearing the worst about them not coming back in. See, because they've been quiet. That's where this is stemming from. You haven't heard anything from them. And you're starting to lose hope because you were expecting them to come back in. Even though there was tension in the relationship, even though it was exhausting, you were expecting this to come back together. You were expecting them to profess their love for you, but they haven't done it yet. They haven't done it. And that's why it's bothering you. Because this is someone, despite the challenges, you're still in love with this person. But it's like, why haven't I heard from them? So here comes the stories. Here comes the making up of things, because we're fearing the worst. Here comes, what are they doing? Why haven't they reached out to me? Why are they so quiet? Whoever this person is, they're doing some deep soul searching. They haven't forgotten about you, but they're struggling. This person is actually struggling in life. And they struggle with letting their guard down. This is someone that's also very stubborn too, Cancers. They don't believe in traditional relationships anymore, or right now. This is someone that's against relationships and they want to do their own thing. But I feel like something is going on to where they're really reflecting when it comes to relationships. I don't feel like this person is ready to be vulnerable. See here, because they've made some bad judgments. They've made some bad judgments and they're struggling with them. They're so like anti-relationships right now. Yep, because of some bad things that have happened to them. They've had a string of bad relationships, or something was going on with someone that they were with and there was nothing but problems. I don't feel like this person wants to be vulnerable. They struggle with it. They're very protective of themselves right now. Yeah, see, look at this. 7 of Wands. Very guarded. I told you they struggle with letting their guard down. Let's see what else is going on here for you guys. Yeah, I'm seeing here with the Hangman in reverse. That's why I said they're anti-relationships right now. But they're really, I'm going to look a little bit more into what they're thinking about. But they're really, I know that one of the things that they're thinking about is relationships, marriages, commitment, God, religion. And it's like everything that they believed in, they're now looking at it with a side eye. I feel like they're having an issue with what they used to believe in. I'm picking up very pessimistic energy. And I feel like they have this new thinking around it and they're not budging from it. And the reason why they're not budging from this new thinking is because of what they experienced. Something happened to them that's coloring their whole experience around relationships. They don't believe in them. Yeah. I feel like you're starting to think about how in the future this is not going to work out. And I feel like that's what's causing this mental anxiety. Because like I said, for you guys right now, you're in your head. And in your head, you're telling yourself, like you're coming up with all these scenarios. But it's fear. It seems like it's fear. That's getting the best of you. And you're already looking ahead. Like you're predicting this is not going to work out. We're not going to come together. See, 7 of Cups, confusion. That's what I'm telling you. You guys are in your head. These are illusions. All of the possible scenarios. It's like every scenario you come up with this not working out. It's like when you look into the future, the vision that you get is this not working out. Them not coming back into your life. Even something is going on around work for you guys. There's something around work. Spirit, what is this energy around work that I'm feeling? I feel like excuse me, I'm seeing 2 3s, the 3 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. There's something significant about the number 3, because I feel like there's 3 things. One of them has to do with this relationship, another has to do with work. I don't know what the third one is yet. Let me see. Tell me what I'm feeling about this work. Courthouse. There's a document. Tell me more about this work situation. Lovers is in reverse. Look, I told you, occupation. Something about work. 3 things. Work, a broken relationship, which is showing up in reverse, and then we got here this courthouse. Tell me more, or some sort of document. There's something about a document. I want to pull around, let me pull around the work, because that's what started it. So I feel like you're feeling like something in the future is just not going to work out for you. Again, I feel like remember I said they're pessimistic, I'm feeling like you guys are pessimistic also about your future. You're concerned about your future. Tell me about work for Cancers. Don't spend too much. You may feel like you can't buy anything right now. Yeah, because see, I feel like something you want. Plans and proposals. See, debt. Learn more. See, your money. Withholding. I feel like here, some of you may have been spending and you're just deciding not to. It just feels like something is off balance for you guys, where maybe you want to spend more. You want more for yourself, but you feel like you don't have the means to do so. You could be in debt. You may have spent money and you're in debt, but there's something that you want to do, but it's like, I don't have the funds to do it, because maybe you've spent a lot of money. And now you have to wait. Time is money, waiting. But whatever it is that you're wanting to do, it requires you to learn. That's why we see this document over here. It may even require some sort of legal work, or maybe like certain documents that have to be filled out. So I feel like now we got here something to do with your occupation, something to do with your career, and something to do with the paperwork around launching this and getting it off. Getting it off. And then here, a broken relationship. So it's like you're not happy with what you're doing. You're fearful about the future. And then the paperwork that's going to be, or the things that's required of you to do what it is that you actually want to do. And then this relationship. So not happy in your present occupation, wanting to change it, but not knowing how to get it off the ground because you may not feel like you have the money. And then this relationship. Yeah, because it feels like you're going to have to do some researching. And you may have to fill out some paperwork. Yeah, see, opportunities are on the way. See, you may be feeling like your job is at risk. But I feel like here, there's some sort of paperwork or something. Either you're receiving paperwork or receiving some sort of document or something that you're having to fill out and go through some sort of process. See, additional income. Business expenses. Additional income. See, it costs money to make money is what I feel like for you guys. But you feel like you don't have the money to invest in whatever this opportunity is that's on its way for you. Because your finances are scattered. But you're in the wrong field. You know this. You know that your job that you're presently at or whatever it is that you're doing, it's not something that you feel like you have a future in. But you also feel like you don't have the money or the resources to do what it is that you truly want to do. And doing what you truly want to do requires focus. Some of you want to be an influencer. You want to make money being an influencer. But you feel like it requires paperwork, it requires equipment, whatever it is, even if it's like not an influencer online, but yes, it can be that. But there's something that you're wanting to do that's going to put you in the position of influence. It's going to put you in the limelight. But you, in your mind, you want to have A, B, C, and D all together. And I'm just using those, like, you know, what do they say when you want to have your T's crossed and your I's dotted? It's like for you, you feel like you need to have all of this equipment or all of these resources in order to do what you want to do. It requires money. But I'm seeing, and it requires you to have to learn to read, to maybe go to school for some of you. Fill out paperwork for school. It just seems like it requires a lot of work, and you're feeling like you don't have the time or the money to do it. But there's some sort of opportunity that's on the way for you. I feel like you don't, I feel like there's something, that's that third thing. Some sort of opportunity that's on the way that you don't see it yet. Because you're stuck in this Seven of Cups and this Nine of Swords. And this Eight of Swords. Some sort of mental prison around all of this. Your career, doing what you really want to do, and this relationship. It's all bothering you. It's like you want to release this occupation and do what it is that you want to do, but you feel like you can't do it. So you stay at this present situation, at this present job. You go back to your job that you don't want to be in. Does that make sense to you guys? You see what I'm saying? It's like you may be feeling overwhelmed with work and it's not what you want to do, but you do it anyway. Because what you really want to do requires too much and you feel like you don't have the resources or means to do it. And just like with this relationship, even though it's overwhelming and demanding, I feel like you want them to come back. Like you guys may have went your separate ways and, you know, they've been taken away. So it hasn't been a struggle because they're no longer there. So it's like there's no struggle here. But it's not really what you want. You want them, but you want something different with them. So if they were like lying, that's what I'm saying. To give you an example, it's like, okay, I had to let it go, even though I didn't want to let it go. I just want them to be honest. And I'm waiting for them to come back, but they haven't did it yet. So it's like, what's going on? And then it's like, I want to do this new thing, but it requires so much time and resources that I don't have, or you feel like you don't have. So it's like, I feel like right now you're kind of like just in limbo, mentally in limbo, concerned about your future, worried, and feeling like things are just not going to work out for you. But we see an opportunity that's coming your way. Let me use this deck. What's this opportunity about? It's not there yet. Path, see, waiting. It's in reverse. You see the pathway? There is something new that you're waiting for that's in reverse. So it's like it's being held up right now. It says it's on the way. Now, how is this going to unfold for you? That's what I want to know. Because it's not happening for you yet. We got here online. Being active on social media. Influencer coming in again. Emails. Some of you may even have like some sort of online business. Someone's going to see you. Oh. Look at here. See the devil and surviving. Materialism, bad financial habits, addiction, problems, something in excess. Some of you may be online shopping a lot. You may be spending a lot of money that's blocking you. Something you're doing, maybe even being addicted to online, is holding you back. So what I'm getting here, Cancers, you're blocking yourself. That's what's coming through. You're blocking yourself. Because you're doing something that you should not be doing. And I'm feeling like someone's watching you. say, yeah, see you. Disorderly habits, untidy mind, chaotic, messy situation, feeling miserable and unhappy, being irresponsible. There's something that you're doing that's blocking you. It could be mentally something that you're doing that's blocking you. Your boundaries are being tested, not surrendering. So it feels like honorary is what I'm getting here. Honorary, pride. Because I feel like you have some sort of boundary that you're standing on. But it's coming across as like I said, pride. Tell me about Cancers. Unfinished. Leaving things. See, starting things and not finishing. Needing to tie up loose ends. Things left unresolved. And Cancers is like, you know, you guys are the starter. But not finishing. Starting something and not finishing it. That's what's blocking you. It's like you have the opportunity, but I feel like you get stuck in your mind about, like, let's say, for example, you want to be some sort of influencer online. And I feel like what's bothering you is feeling like everything needs to be perfect. Like a perfectionist. And Spirit's saying, just get started. It's not going to be perfect. Once you get started, the money will come in. And then you can start fixing up things and doing things the way that you want to do. But there's something that Spirit's saying you just need to get started on. The situation isn't going to be perfect, but you just need to start. Maybe it's going back to school. Fill out the paperwork. You have to start. Spirit is saying what's blocking you is actually you. See, not doing anything. Taking time off. Doing things that make you happy. Enjoying life more. So I feel like you're like, I'm not. This to me though feels like avoidance. And this is not judgment. I'm just feeling that, reading the energy that I'm giving here. Yep, see here? Sad news, toxicity. I feel like you're avoiding feeling let down. Yep, see, feeling like, oh, it's not going to work out. See, having a toxic mindset. Dead end relationships. That Lovers in reverse. It's all affecting you. Bad news about that. That's all. I feel like that plays on your psyche. Anything else? And then we're going to move into, yeah, so the opportunity, yep, see, you go round and round. Not applying your lessons. Unhealthy patterns. Unable to let go of the past and replaying an old story. Yeah, this is your energy coming through, Cancers. And Spirit saying that's what's blocking you. You can make this opportunity happen. But you're allowing a particular pattern. And you're allowing sad and bad things. You know, you're holding on to that in your mind. It's all in your mind. We got here third party, a mountain, and oh, contract. See, there's something about a contract. See, it's being blocked. See, I feel like you guys are saying, this is what I'm getting here with this third party. It's like saying something outside of you. Like you may be feeling like, oh, it's something outside of me that's blocking this. Yeah, but and I feel like that was the case in the past. There were situations and people that were hindering you, that were blocking you. But Spirit's saying nothing is in the way now. What's going to come with this is a contract. You don't see it, and it's going to help you rise. But they're saying you just have to do. There's something you just have to do. If you do it, here comes the contract. Here comes whatever it is that you need. Making something being official. If all you just do is rise up like the phoenix and do it, you have a second chance. There will be an end of despair. And what you thought was lost is going to be restored. But Spirit's saying, just get out of your head and just do it. And I promise you, there's a blessing on the other side. This pathway, this block will be turned around for you in your favor. Because you got the mountain and then you got pathway being blocked. See, you're not doing anything. But Spirit's saying you're a privileged person. You're meant to be privileged. You got to stop waiting for something to happen and to actually do it. Anything else? We got here, message of concern. What's this message about? Marriage in reverse. You're going to find out something. Here comes judgment. You're going to find out something about this person. That's why they're quiet. Because I feel like this person is concerned about something that, remember I told you about a broken relationship too that's coloring their experience? I feel like they're not telling you everything. Something isn't right here, guys. This person has not told you something. And I feel like when they do tell you this, it is going to cause some sort of concern for you. It's going to cause some sort of issue between the two of you. Let me see. Tell me more about this message. Yeah, see, you're going to block them. You're going to block them. I feel like here, but the thing about it is, I feel like there's still going to be an issue with them taking accountability though. Does that make sense to you guys? I feel like they're not telling you everything and they're hiding something. And if you confront them about this, or if you guys have a conversation about it, I feel like they're still going to be guarded about it. Tell me more. See here, see the Hermit coming in twice. See, not wanting to open up, being quiet. Didn't I say they're going to be quiet about it? Hermit came through twice for this person's energy. There's something going on with them. They're not letting you in. I feel like, yes, they had some sort of breakup. They could be in separation, divorce. Something is going on with a child for some of them. But I'm also getting here, like, this, there's more to the story. And I feel like the more that's to the story, you would not be happy with. And I feel like this person stays quiet because you will have more questions than answers for them. They're not going to tell you everything. There's something off here. Yeah, look at here. 3 of Swords. Hurt. Something painful happened with them. But this is also to say, yes, something painful happened to them, but also something they're hiding from you that I feel like would be of concern to you. But they're not allowing it to come out. They're being very quiet about it. They feel lost. They feel really lost and hurt. Yep, an injustice, some sort of injustice. And I'm seeing here with the Empress, see the 10 of Wands, they're struggling too. See, yours right here. See, you were pulled away from them. Remember, I started the reading by telling you guys, this wasn't what you wanted. You have love for this person. You would love for you guys to be together in a healthy, loving connection, right? But I feel like this person was pulled away from you because of some sort of injustice, something that they're dealing with that would not be beneficial or useful to you. And you may know that, but you were expecting them to come back and they haven't. They are so lost. I feel like they could have maybe had to go to child support. Some of them I'm hearing DNA tests. I'm hearing child support. I'm hearing spousal support, court cases. They're struggling. See, they're still carrying their burden. Spirit has released you from this burden with them, but they're still carrying their struggles. Something happened in some sort of case. And they are feeling very much so lost and overwhelmed. And this has to do with someone that they were dealing with. Some sort of Empress. The Knight of Wands. This is someone they slept with. The Knight of Wands is very flirtatious and promiscuous. They slept with this person. or this is someone they had intimate encounters with. But it doesn't feel, I feel like something, they could have went back to an ex or something. Something doesn't seem right. Because I feel like, let's say, for example, they broke up with someone, but then they were still sleeping together. That's what I'm getting here. And someone could have gotten pregnant or something. See, family. Someone could have gotten pregnant. Yeah, look at here. Paternal figure. And look, family. See, something happened. We're seeing a baby in both. And then there's a child right there. And I was just parting the deck, my parting deck cards. And some of them, this could just be them still sleeping with the ex. But, you know, again, priority. Look at that. See, I told you, you can't deny it 3 times. 4, actually. Something is going on around family for them. Being a parent. Also, being a parent. But the justice is in reverse. They're dealing with some karma. And they feel so lost. Yeah, look at here. Jealous friends. And they got settlement. Realization. Synchronicities. See, that's why the Hermit is showing up twice. They got it. And they're carrying 10 wands. Even with friends, there's an issue. Their whole world has been turned upside down with some sort of burdens. Some sort of injustices as well. They're dealing with some sort of karma. We got here fake profiles. I feel like this person, I feel like they keep their distance from you, Cancers, but they follow you. Like they secretly, they have like a fake profile that they created on social media to keep up with you. So even though you're not talking to each other, they're still secretly watching you. But they're watching you under a fake profile. That, like, it's not showing their name. Because they're not ready to commit to you. Because they're struggling right now in their life. Yeah, see, they're home. Didn't I say turned upside down? Look at here. They're home. This person may even drink or smoke. Yep, see, sweetheart. They may even drink, smoke in order to deal with the stress of their life. Because they're under a lot of pressure. Interesting. Anything else? But they watch you. But they watch you from a fake profile. This is part of that secret. Arrested. Jail time. They don't want you to know about that. There was some sort of case. Some sort of charge that this person got. That they're dealing with. Court. Jail. Yep, something is going. Look at here. I told you they watch you. See, they don't want to talk to you. We need to talk is in reverse because of some sort of sneaky behavior. Something that they're not telling you. That's why they don't want to talk to you. So you were expecting to hear from them, but they're staying quiet. And they're staying quiet because they're not ready to open up about some sort of sneaky behavior. So they secretly watch you. They secretly keep tabs on you. Tell me about this jail time. We got here. This came out. This was in reverse. It says not interested. See, something happened with someone that they were with. Didn't I say they were still sleeping together? It says not interested in sex. Now, here's the deal, guys. This is what I'm going to tell you. Someone they were with, they were still sleeping with them. But it got cut off. It got cut off. It got cut off. And I'm seeing as a result of it getting cut off, someone got mad about it. I don't know if it was the person they were with or it was them, but someone got mad about not being able to be intimate anymore. And it looked like it landed, someone started doing some crazy things. It could have been some vandalism going on. Yep, see, pop up, spontaneous. And someone popped up at the other person's house. Look, let's have a conversation. Yeah, because I feel like communication and intercourse is stopped. And what ultimately ended up happening, it led to maybe some sort of altercation. And this could be someone that they have, children with. A married man. Yes, look at here. A karmic in reverse, speaking the truth. Yeah, see, they had some sort of issue with an ex of theirs where I feel like, whoever this person is, they kept going back to them. But then something happened to where they just said, I don't want this anymore. Now, I'm not saying your person said they don't want this anymore. Someone said, I don't want this anymore. For whatever reason. And it caught the other person off guard. All right. So let's see what's going to happen here. Because this we need to talk. Yeah, they're not looking to talk to you right now because they don't want to talk about this. Because I feel like they've done some wrong in this situation and it's not going to paint them in a good light. And they don't want to be open with you about it because they don't want you to know what they did. They don't want you to know how, because I'm getting here some sort of altercation. Like I'm picking up like something happened, some sort of vandalism, some sort of like yelling match, police getting called, some kids were involved. They don't want to tell you about this because I feel like they contributed to that experience. All right. So what do you guys need to know? So wait, let's first see, before I close out with what you need to know about your situation, I'm going to see what you need to know about this situation first. What does Cancer need to know about this situation with this person that you guys thought was going to been and profess their love to you by now? We got they're being guided back to you is what you need to know. Look at here, the Hierophant. You see how it started out in reverse? So I feel like Spirit is trying to change this person's perspective. Spirit is trying to tame them. I feel like tame, because I feel like there's something going on, like a rage, like an inner rage. Like this person is really angry. But I feel like they're being guided. And I'm being called to the infinity symbol, which, it's so funny that this showed up because I'm not sure if I told you guys this. But I was supposed to tell you guys this at the beginning of the reading. If I didn't, I don't remember if I did or didn't. But you guys are going to be getting 3 signs. Because that's what I got at the beginning of your reading. Because I do my, my own thing before I come on camera. And I was getting 3 signs. And that's why I felt like something significant about the number 3 and 3 signs. And one of them has to do with you getting a dream, but you're going to get 3 dreams centered around the same situation. Then I also saw numbers, and I kept seeing the infinity symbol and the number 8, which is also the infinity symbol. If you, obviously if you like, this looks like the number 8, right? So I feel like some of you are going to be seeing a new sign. So like, let's say, for example, you're always seeing 1111. Well, you're going to start seeing new numbers. A lot of you are going to start seeing 888 or the number 8 or the infinity symbol. But there's something significant about seeing it 3 different ways, those numbers. And then I'm also getting here something around nature. So you may see like a bug, the same bug 3 times or the same animal 3 times. But it's going to show up in the form of something to do with the nature, the physical world. And I feel like it's going to be some sort of confirmation for you around this being your person. But it looks like Spirit is helping them gather the strength to renew their faith in this connection after having been betrayed. Because see, they hold back. They hold back so much. So it's like this person, no, they're not coming towards you right now, but they're being guided. They're being guided and they're being helped to be made stronger. See, even right here, you can see the strength in this divine masculine's body. Like it's like they're being, helped. But they're being helped by Spirit. Some of them may have like a spirit animal of a lion. Yes, see, here comes communication. Something unexpected happening. What is this 8 of Wands about? They're being guided to communicate with you. We got here the Ace of Cups. Uh-oh, the King of Cups. And we saw the Queen of Cups. See here? Here is you, the Queen of Cups. This person does not want to... Sorry guys, my battery stopped. But as I was saying, you see how you have here the Queen of Cups and then the King of Cups. And I'm seeing here a lot of pride and ego. It's like there's unfinished business between the two of you. But this person is coming across as, like, again, they're being guided to this love, but they're so adamant about resisting it. They are so adamant about resisting it. Tell me more about this energy from them. See, the Moon, I told you that it's because they're hiding something. And they feel like if they reveal it to you, you won't love them or you won't feel the same. So it's like, here's what I'm hearing. Why bother loving you? Why bother opening my heart to you? Because if you know what I'm hiding, or if you know what I'm, yes, see, something to do with another person too. They feel like if you know it, you're not going to want anything to do with them. So I feel like this is someone that came into the connection with you having some sort of deep secret. But they felt like if they told you this, you would want nothing to do with them. So the thing about it is they knew they couldn't commit to you. They felt like there was no future here between the two of you, but they didn't want to let you go. So they still hung around. Maybe even maybe you felt like they were breadcrumbing you, and I don't feel like it's not breadcrumbing in the traditional sense, because it's hard to explain. They really wanted something with you, but they didn't want to let you go. So yeah, maybe they were breadcrumbing you, but they weren't breadcrumbing you because they didn't want anything, because they weren't trying to keep you to hang on and like, you know, knowing they didn't want you. No, it's like they did want you, but they just didn't want you to leave. So they were just like still hanging around, but not wanting to tell you the truth. Because if you knew the truth, you wouldn't want nothing to do with them. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Okay. But I'm giving here that this person just could not open up to you about this truth. Yeah, see, and they regret it. 5 of Cups. They regret it. Because see, didn't I tell you I told you guys, the Death card. Because they knew if I tell you this, you won't even give me a chance. But they felt like they didn't have a chance with you, but they didn't want to let you go. They still want you in their life. Even, like, let's say, for example, they were in a relationship with someone else. That relationship to them meant nothing, or it means nothing, but they still want you there. Like, that's why that infinity is showing. It's peeking up. There's an eternal bond, an eternal connection. They feel like they're tied to you and they can't break free. They feel drawn to you. And they don't want it to end. But they also don't want to open up and don't want to tell you the truth. And don't want to take a risk. See, the 8 of Swords is coming through for them. Just like it came through for you, it's coming through for them also. Something is playing on their mind. We got Scorpio and Pisces coming in. So definitely some water energy. Definitely some water. And Cancers, you already know you're in here. So let me get a couple of more cards for them. And then I'll close out with your advice. Yep, see here, praying. This person has been praying. They've been praying, faith. Because they want this, but they feel like if they tell you this secret, it'll just make it over with. Divine Masculine. We see it right here too. Or some sort of feminine that you're dealing with. Some of you is going to be a masculine, some of you is going to be a feminine. A facade. See, they were putting on some sort of facade. Because they were trying to hide something. Oh, look at it. But see, I know you're my soulmate. I told you guys. See, they came in with a facade. But when they saw you trying to pick you up, you are my person. I can't not walk away from you. I can't tell you the truth, but I also can't walk away from you. So I'm just going to put on a facade. See, some sort of contract. We got here greed. For some of them, it could be something going on with a career, because it looks like they signed some sort of contract. They could have gotten married for money or stayed in a relationship for money. For others, again, they could have signed some sort of contract at work where their job is becoming a priority for them. Yeah, I feel this divine partnership, but look what's behind. Look at their heart space. I feel this, but I don't want to open up my heart. I'm cold to love, but I feel this connection with you. I see telepathy. That infinity. I can't break this bond. No matter what I do, I still feel drawn to you. But I don't want to love. I don't want a relationship. I don't believe in it anymore. God is really, spirit, God, whatever higher power they believe in, is really working with them. Really working with them behind the scenes. Because this is not they are lost. They feel lost, but they're not a lost soul. God still has a purpose for them and this connection. Anything else before we close out this portion? See, feeling sad. They feel sad. They feel sad. They're not happy. They signed this contract, or they're staying in some sort of contract, money, whatever. Whatever they chose to do, or whatever they're choosing to do right now, is not bringing them fulfillment. And being away from you is affecting them. Let me see. Will there be any action? Because I'm seeing here some sort of communication. But what's going to happen? Oh, here they come. More stable. More grounded. It doesn't fit. This greed looks different than the King of Pentacles with the greed here. This is someone that, it's like they got everything that they wanted, but they're sad. But it feels like feeling a little bit more grounded, though. Tell me more. Because I told you, Spirit is working with them. See, ready to talk. Yeah, the Page of Swords. They're ready to talk. Let me see. What else? I feel like they're going to do something to test it. Something they're going to do to test if they can, to test how you're going to respond to them. Yeah, the Two of Wands is in reverse. Because, yeah, the thing, I feel like this person is going to talk to you. But it feels like they're going to test the waters with you to see if you would be open. But there's something here about feeling stuck. But look, taking action. Tell me more about this. This is you. This is you that's stuck. There's something that's going to be given to you. Yeah, see here, I feel like this, whatever they did to you with this betrayal, it's like they're going to come back in. It feels like here pressure though. But it also, you know what, I'm going to tell you guys. Let me tell you guys something. This is what I'm getting. This is why it's feeling confusing for them. Okay, this person wants this with you. They know that they want this with you. They're going to start an argument with you. That is confrontation. They're going to start an argument with you. But I'm also getting here. It seems like, yeah, and now I'm seeing here. I feel like you are going to feel stuck because you feel like this person breadcrumbed you or manipulated you. You feel betrayed by them, but they're going to start something. And look, it seems like you guys are going to be struggling. It's like trying to work things out, but struggling. They're not going to give up though, because it seems like here, especially with this Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, I know what I want. The King of Pentacles, I'm ready to settle down. But I'm going to test you because I know you're not, you know, they don't know how you're going to react. They feel like you're done with them. Even if we saw earlier you didn't feel that way. Maybe by this time you may feel some sort of way to them. But that's how they're viewing you, as someone that's done with them. So they're going to, I feel like as a way to protect their ego also, they're going to, it seems like they're going to start some sort of argument with you. And I feel like for you, or at least how they're viewing you, It's like you feel betrayed because you felt breadcrumb. You felt like this was not a balanced connection. You gave more than you received. Yeah, because I'm seeing here some sort of action. There is some sort of action that's going to take place, guys. So just be prepared that it could be some tension here. There could be some sort of argument, but it's a facade. I just want you to know, they may even come in acting like they're mad at you. They're not really mad at you. They really want to be with you. Yeah, see here, and look at here, recovery. This person, you're going to notice that there's some sort of change in them. I told you they're going to feel more grounded. So you're going to have to really tap into your intuition, because what they're going to be showing you is not going to be indicative to who they are, if that makes sense. So they may come in, you know, being assertive, but like in like a testy type of way. Like maybe like, you know, trying to pick at you or trying to start some sort of argument with you. But they're doing it in a way to get a reaction out of you. And you may be feeling like, okay, you're not healed, you're not better. They have grown, even though I know they're coming in this weird way. They're just weird like that. Okay, so yeah, I want to show you what I mean, because it's hard to explain the energy, because it's like, I don't see here, it's telepathic. I don't want you guys, okay, nobody is perfect. They're not going to be 100%, but you are going to notice somewhat of a difference in them. But there's still this energy of, I need to hurry up, right? I need to test this out with you. I need to see how you're going to react, if you care still, you know, because I feel like they just want to get a reaction out of you first. And then they're going to go from, you know, stating what they really want. Yeah, see here? Look at him. See? I love you. Yep, I love you. See? Don't lose hope. That's what I'm saying. They feel they've been losing hope. Faith. God has been working with them. So they feel like, okay, you want me to reach out to them. Because, see, they're getting signs. God is saying, reach out to you. But they're like, no, you don't love me anymore. They feel like you don't love them anymore. Tell me about this energy. See, we got here partying. I've been partying with my friends to avoid being alone at home. I feel helpless by my circumstances. See, all of this low vibrational energy, of course, they feel like who wouldn't move on from this? They feel like you've moved on. And see, look at here, I told you, commitment. When I think about my future, I see you. I regret not committing to you. See, I regret walking away. I wish I knew then what I know now. See, learning their lessons. They will call. They will call. See, no one else compares to you. Anything else? Jealous. That's why they feel like a rush. Jealous. I get jealous when I think of anyone else having you. That's why they're coming, because they want to see, see, part of why they're doing that. Are you with someone else? That's what I'm saying about testing the water. Because however you react to that first initial reach out is going to give their mind some sort of idea on if they can then continue to pursue you. See, let them go. See, because they waited. They waited. They were actually waiting for you, but they feel like in them waiting, you let them go. All right, so that's for that situation. They will call. Let's see what's going on with you, though. What's the final message for Cancers? Because we saw some issues around you guys with your career, with love, with doing what you wanted to do. And it says, stand your ground. Hold your own power and never give it away. Not everyone is there to support you. Stand your ground. You're going to have to do it yourself. Because maybe for some of you, you were looking for some sort of support. You were looking for some sort of assistance in whatever it is that you were doing. But Spirit's saying you're going to have to stand your ground and do this on your own. And it says, believe in miracles. It says you have to take risk. Didn't I tell you guys that? You have to take risk. Miracles will only happen if you allow the unexpected to happen. It's going to require you to do something. And when you do something, here comes the miracle. When you take the risk, here comes the miracle. Here comes the assistance. See, you are waiting for the assistance now. But Spirit is saying, take the risk, and then the assistance will come. Then the miracle will come. And it says, don't settle. Don't accept your current circumstances as the best you'll ever have. Don't be afraid to start over. That's a sign. That's a sign and a message from someone. Don't be afraid to start over. What about with this connection with this person? What does Spirit want you to know about the connection when it comes to this person? Shine your beauty. And look at here, reconciliation. Let others do and say what they will. Keep doing good. Resist the temptation to dim your light, to become as dark as those that oppose you. See that King of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups? Don't allow what they did to you to dim your light. You still continue to be a loving soul. Don't allow a relationship to make you lose that love that's on the inside of you. And it says there is someone or something that can still be saved. If you choose to compromise, try to find the middle ground between 2 points. All right, guys, that's going to conclude our reading. Take care. Bye.